Hey guys, Tony here. How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty well. I'm just kind of bored, but oh well. Anyways, I thought in this vlog I'd go ahead and just talk about some of the games that I grew up playing on. I don't know why, but for the longest time I just kind of want to do a vlog. Really just kind of telling a little bit about myself. And one of the things I thought would be kind of cool is just talk about some of the games I grew up on. Well, no, I can't talk. Anyways, so start off, when I was a kid, the N64 was my first console I ever owned. It was a nice red watermelon N64, and to conflate with that, I had a game that was coded as a red cartridge, and that was Spider-Man. So I had a game that was red, and I had a console that was red. So as you can see, my first no, this is just going to really not go so well. Yeah, never mind. But anyways, red N64. My first game ended up being red, so I thought that was kind of funny. So Spider-Man, I had gotten, and I had Donkey Kong 64. I had Star Fox 64. I had actually, I think those are three games I had, and I ended up playing a lot of Pokemon Stadium and Stadium 2. I loved playing Pokemon Stadium on the N64. It was probably the most fun game I ever played, just because all the Pokemon, the mini games, and then the battles, and then of course I played. There were times when I was playing Zelda. I love Zelda, by the way. I think Zelda's probably. I think that had to be my first exposure to a lot of action adventure games. Was Zelda. I didn't play the Super Nintendo version of it, but the N64 version was pretty fun. I had friends that I would play the game with. Yeah, that was fun. And what else did I play? Oh, for Spider-Man, that was the first game I ever actually beat. And when I beat it, I didn't beat it with a save. I didn't save at all. I actually didn't know when I was younger. I didn't know that to play video games and stuff you needed memory cards. That knowledge never occurred to me. And still, what blows my mind today is that Nintendo had this awesome concept where the memory cards would go on the bottom of the controller. I still think that was awesome. You know, all these different packs. They had the Rumble pack. They had the memory card. They had like these packs that you could stick. Like if you're playing Pokemon or something, you were able to stick the Game Boy game into there, so you can transfer your Pokemon and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. They had some pretty interesting ideas as far as the hardware and stuff back then. So props to Nintendo. But yeah, I loved playing Pokemon back then. I was a huge Pokemon fan, and that's for a whole different story. So aside from that, that was all the stuff I played on my N64, and then after the N64, I got a PlayStation 1. On the PlayStation 1, I only played a couple of games on that. I actually still have the Beyblade game that I had bought. It was Beyblades, the original Beyblades. That was a show. I still have that to this day, and I think I played all the Mega Man X games on PlayStation 1. I loved Mega Man X. I think I just liked it because Zero was in there, and he added a different type of gameplay to the game. So you're using swords and sabers instead of actually using the Mega Buster. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then of course you had X, who had like his ultimate armor and stuff. That was pretty cool when you found all the different parts and stuff. So yeah, I played all the Mega Man X games. I had only one other Mega Man game, and that was Mega Man 8. I do love Mega Man 8. That was the only game I played from the original Mega Man line. And I also played a game that it only went 3 games. It was Jet Moto. I don't know if any of you guys remember Jet Moto, but basically it was a hover bike racing game. It's pretty cool because you would have all these different maps, and the maps were pretty long. They were pretty expensive for a game that was dated back to PlayStation 1, especially a racing game. But it was pretty expensive. You would you would basically choose a character, and then you would ride on these hover bikes, and I think the bikes were, oh, that's what it was, a jet moto. So the bikes use like jet propulsion or something like that. I don't know, but basically jet moto and stuff. Hover bikes. You raced on water, and you raced on the ground, and all these different crazy racetracks that kind of made you go like around the do barrel rolls. So that was fun. After the PlayStation 1, I got the Gamecube, and I played a lot of Sonic on there. I played a lot of I played Star Fox Adventures, which was another favorite of mine, and I played Super Smash Brothers, Melee, and what else did I play? I think I may have played a little bit of the Metroid games on there too, but I can't remember. But yeah, I didn't really play much on the GameCube. I only had it for a little bit of time. Yeah. But after that, I got a PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 2, I think I played the most on, just because I still have my PlayStation 2. I got that back in 2005. It's 2014 now. So, yeah, I think almost like a decade. Wow. I didn't even know I would keep something that long. But, yeah. But I played all the Dragon Ball Z games on the PlayStation 2. Everything from Budokai 1 to Budokai 3 all the way to Tenkaichi 1 and 2, 3. I played Dragon Ball Z Sagas. I played Dragon Ball, Super Dragon Ball Z. And then Dragon Ball Z Ultimate, I think it was Ultimate One. No, Infinite World, sorry. So I played that. Oh, and also another game that I played on the GameCube to mention is Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar, I played that. It was called Bloody Roar Primal Fury. And then they had one or two, Bloody Roar 3 and 4 for PlayStation 2. And the first two games were on the PlayStation 1. If you don't know Bloody Roar, it's basically a fighting game. It was pretty cool back then. I loved it. But it was basically a fighting game. And the cool twist about it was that you were able to fight as a human, but you were also able to fight as a beast as well. And it was like, what if the game Rampage was a fighting game, you know? That's kind of how I look at it, Rampage as a fighting game. But yeah, it was pretty cool. The beast modes had different attacks than the human form, and when you were in beast form and stuff, you had a lot of different super attacks that you couldn't really do as a human form. It was pretty cool how that worked. But yeah, so I mean, I played all that on the PlayStation 2. Another two games. My two favorite games that I ever played on the PlayStation 2 was the Persona games, Persona 3 and 4, and I played both of the Kingdom Hearts games. I love Kingdom Hearts and I love Persona. I love games with good storytelling and good characters, and a high amount of character creation, which comes to my point of Soul Calibur 3. I enjoyed Soul Calibur 3. I think Soul Calibur 3 needs to be made into a HD collection, or not HD collection, but be made into a HD format so I can play on the 360. They already made 2 and they already made 1. We got 4 and 5. All I need is 3. All I need is 3. But yeah, so, and then of course after the PlayStation 2 I got a 360. I play a lot of games. I still play to this day. Payday 2 is one. Persona 4 Arena is another. I play a lot of Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 4 is actually something I've been playing for a while. Very good game. And Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13 is a pretty good game too. So yeah. So as you can see, I love my video games. I mean, I play a lot, but I probably shouldn't. But anyways, that's what happens when you have nothing else to do. So, well, all that being said, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for hearing me ramble on and rant about my video game nostalgia, as boring as it probably have sounded. But I thought it'd just be kind of interesting to get to know me like that. I mean, there's obviously a lot of different other things too, but I mean, what better way to get to know someone than video games? So, but if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. It'd be wonderful if you guys can subscribe, please. Hey, also another thing too is what games have you guys played? Write down in the comments some of the games that you guys played. You know, what games do you wish would come back? Should they remake a game? Should they reboot a game? Should they stop making a game? I mean, there's plenty of games out there that probably should have ended a long time ago, and then there's a lot of games that should have made a comeback and had a reboot or something like that. So yeah, so leave down all your comments and stuff if you could, and yeah. So you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching the video, and until next time, I'm Tony, and bye bye.